What's going on, YouTube? This is Willie Licks, aka Master4999. Got another G-Shock review today, and let's get into it. So today I'm going to be reviewing this piece, and this is model G9000MX-2, and this is a Mudman. This is the second to most current series of the Mudman, the newest one being the 9300. This is one of the more rare 9000s, G9000 Mudmans, and I'll kind of take you through this piece. So, as you can see, we got a blue watch, and all the writing on the bezel is white. G-Shock, shock resist, adjust, mode, stop, start, split, reset. Inside the dial, we got white writing, and then up here where it says water 20 bar resist in Mudman, you got it in blue. The screen on this, it looks more blue in the camera. I would say in real life, it's in between a blue and a green. And I wouldn't say turquoise, it's hard to describe the actual color, but bluish green, maybe slightly more towards blue. When you light it up, it looks blue in the camera. The light's definitely green, but it looks blue when you light it in the camera. One of my favorite parts of this watch is the pink accents. So you see, zoom in, right where it says dual illuminator, and then up top it says mud resist. You got it in pink. I just really love that. The pink and blue combination really just pops and makes it pretty unique. I don't really know too many other pieces that's a blue G-Shock that has like pink writing on it. Here's the strap, double tang strap. Here's the buckle. As you can see, it says Casio Japan. This is an all matte finish. And then for those of you not familiar with the Mudman, what makes Mudmans is that the buttons on the side are completely covered with these rubberish plastic buttons, so mud or other liquids or anything just can't get in there. You got that on both sides, these plastic coverings. Because of that, it makes the buttons harder to press. And let's show you the back of it. Kind of got this mole riding on some tires and a steering wheel. And let's take a closer peek. You can see it says 3031, that's for the module. This is G9000MX, and like I said, it's -2. 2 is blue in Casio world. If you take a look at the screen, Saturday 1/19 for the date, and then you got your time right here. In the middle, you'll see it says alarm. There's 4 alarms. This would be the on and off for the flash alert, so it blinks on the hour or when the alarm's going off. It's got multiple stopwatches in it. Kind of take you through the modes real quick. There's first and second stopwatch. There's a timer. There's alarms. We got 2, 3, 4 alarms. The hourly signal to turn on and off, and then the snooze alarm, so it's got 5 alarms total. World time, and then back to your home time screen. You can see in little pieces right here, up here on the side, it's silver, or the bezel coming through, or the case rather. So yeah, this is just a really nice watch. These are super comfortable. A lot of people, these aren't as popular as the newer Mudmans. I don't know if it's because they have less functions, so that's definitely one thing, but I don't know if it's because they're a little smaller, and honestly I don't think they look as appealing visually as the newer Mudmans. Here's a wrist shot. I want to show you, compare a couple pieces to this real quick. So like I said earlier, in this video. There's not too many blue pieces that have pink writing on it, but I do have another one that I wanted to show you real quick. I did a review on this piece a while back. This is the GLX-6900-2, I believe. Really like this piece, and as you can see, the blues are different. This is more of the GLX-6900, the one on the left, is more of a subtle blue. But as you can see on top of the bezel, it's got pink. It's a little bit of a different tone of a pink than this right here. We could focus in. There we go. And then compare it to a couple other Mudmans I have. This is known as the 5i. So, same exact case and design, oh, not inside the dial, but on the outside. This is the atomic one. This is a GW9000A-1JF, because it's the Japanese version. As you can see inside, the modules are completely different. And then, this is the newest generation, the 9300 series Mudmans. This is a G9300GY-1. This is the Men in Smoky Gray one. So the one on the left, the Men in Smoky Gray one, is definitely substantially bigger. They are similar, especially on this side, with the buttons. They're more like the buttons on the left side of this one. And then, another thing I forgot to discuss. On most of the Mudmans, you have, on the back of the case, you have this rubber kind of guard that, if I can kind of show it, it protrudes up. Now, the reason it does this is so it leaves a little bit of space once it's put on your wrist. And this way, if you really are in the mud and stuff like that and really getting down and dirty, I've read that the reason they do that is so you actually have some space for like mud and dirt to kind of go through. One thing they changed on the 9000 series to the 9300 series is on all the 9000s, all the straps have double loops, so you can see right here. So there's two next to each other. On the 9300s, there's just one, they're both super comfortable. If I had to compare to say which one's more comfortable, I don't know. I'd really say they're tied. They don't feel too different, even though they look really different. And I'd say the Mudmans are probably the most comfortable G-Shocks that I have. The straps they grip your wrist better. They just have a smoother, kind of heavier feel to them than, let's say, like a 6900. One other interesting thing about this watch is on most G-Shocks, you hold down the light button that have the auto light feature. You hold down the light button for a few seconds, and then that's where your light feature would pop up, your auto light. But on this one, you actually hold down, I think this is called button B. So if you hold this down for a few seconds, and then you see the auto ELs right there. So then, I don't know if you're going to see it in the camera too well. Shut the light off for a sec. There you go. See how it popped on without pressing the button. Super bright light on this one, which I really like. Another thing that I just didn't go over is this just a little bit of eye candy on the left side. If you can see the counter right there. So it kind of counts up to 10, and then it takes them away one at a time. You can see it doing right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Please comment, rate, subscribe. Another thing I'd like to say is I was recently asked by TCF, Chosen Few, which is an elite group of G-Shock collectors on YouTube that are some of the most knowledgeable guys, nicest guys, and kind of leaders of the G-Shock movement. They asked me to join forces with them and I happily accepted. So just like to say that I'm honored that you guys appreciate that. You find that I'm an asset to the G-Shock movement, and I certainly appreciate all the stuff you guys are doing. So I'd just like to say thank you for having me join you guys, and shout out to everybody in TCF. This little thing of ours, just everybody's got a G-Shock on their wrist. Everyone who just admires these watches, they bring a lot of happiness to a lot of people, and they provide a lot of great features and functionality. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Took a little break for a couple weeks, just been real busy, but hopefully I'll be coming back with a lot more reviews more consistently. So yeah, that's about it. Hope everyone had a safe and happy new year, and wishing everyone well 2013, and that's about it. So this is Willie Licks, aka Master 4999, and I'm signing out, and I'll be back soon with some more G-Shock reviews.